Is my hair okay? Hey, what's up there, YouTube? Andres here with today's No Good Daily Update. And today is Wednesday, and you know what that means. It is my personal blog day, where I just share what's on my mind, and I don't care what you think about it. I am making these videos for you guys, so that was a lie. I actually really care what you guys think about them. So today I'd like to talk about this idea that me and my friends started last night, that we were going to start making a podcast called The Unaccompanied Minor. Now my friends Bulby, Paul, and Jim sat down last night with me, and we sat at a table, and we put up a microphone, and we said, we're gonna make this podcast. We talked about it at Monday Night Raw, saying, we're gonna make this podcast, it's gonna be so funny, it's gonna be kind of like the Rooster Teeth podcast, mixed with a comedy podcast, mixed with a tech podcast, and just us pretty much just talking around like we normally do. And that was pretty much us hitting every single topic, the North Korean topic, what's going on in news this week, the new Piston box from Steam, just general video games, general tech, general world news, and us just sharing our ideas, telling a couple stories about it, just us having fun. And I think it actually turned out kind of good. Like, in that weird way. And I keep looking over here, and I have no idea why. You know, it's just us sitting around, just talking, and it seems like it would be a bad podcast idea, but people love those kinds of conversations, apparently. So just hear other people be funny in a group together. Those take off. So we actually filmed our first episode last night. The quality wasn't the greatest, and everything else wasn't the greatest. We just decided to maybe push this one off till a little bit later, and make our official first episode next Monday, right before we go to Boston. By the way, Andreas Torres live at PAX East 2013! But it seems pretty interesting, so I will be talking about this a lot more once I get my podcast started, then I won't talk about it anymore, and you guys can just watch it by yourselves. But I've always wanted to just start a podcast. I tried to start one about a year ago called AM Review, and it just kind of dwindled away. We filmed like 2 episodes and it just did not take off. No one had the drive for it because these are like an hour long. No one wanted to even talk, nothing. I don't have any friends that really want to be on camera or on audio, except these friends, which are actually way up for it. Paul, the voice of a god. Jeff Bulby, the man of 1,000 voices. Jim, the man who can shatter your eardrums with the slightest of laughter. And Andreas, the smartest, stupidest person you've ever met. And together we assemble... I forgot the podcast name. And together we assemble the Unaccompanied Minor! Imagine special effects, I can't do them. But knowing my demographics because of Google Analytics, I feel like you guys would be the perfect subjects for this podcast, and I hope you are willing to watch it when I post the first episode next week. Thank you for watching my podcast. I meant to say video. I keep mixing them up in my head. I've been having the worst week for this. Check back again tomorrow where I answer your guys' questions that you asked me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep watching more of my videos. I'm sorry if these videos seem rushed. It's just been so much Heart of the Swarm, and it's stressing me out because all I want to do is play it, but I have to make these videos that I really like to do, and I really like Heart of the Swarm a lot also.